Goodbye.
Okay.
North did the Westerners go, some places in South Idaho. Got up before dawn and then did drive on before coffee had started to flow.
I'm going to pass out this little thing here, and there's a map on the back.
Imagine 3 vans full of studs. Off to Blackfoot to learn about spuds. Potatoes, I mean, delicious cuisine. Chips and fries to have with your suds.
Are we going for some tater talk?
Them spuds have been around a long time. Idaho has just the right climb. To grow them just right, they're such a delight. Baked, boiled, or fried any old time.
Today you'll experience the harvest of the fields. You can see firsthand that different sized potatoes come from each plant. And you'll get a sense of the volume of potatoes the state of Idaho produces every year to send to restaurant operators.
We came to learn about fishing, despite our men's intuition, that said, if in you go, you probably would blow and give off a nasty emission.
During World War II, however these things work, the Navy built a facility in Pocatello. We decided they were going to build a nuclear airplane. And like I was saying here earlier, this is your tax dollars at work. And some pretty big mess. What they ended up doing is they pulled the control rod out. This is back when they were still manually controlled. And it stuck. And so they really jerked on it, and it came out all the way. And so they had an enormous amount of heat generated very fast. It produced a steam explosion and just stuff everywhere. The whole reactor vessel went up a couple of feet and came back down. And they got an alarm at Central. This is in January, 9 o'clock at night. The alarm went off and said, you've got a radiation problem over there. The radiation control guys went over there, took the meter kind of around the corner of the door, not them, and every scale they put it on, just peg, 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 peg. They got another meter, peg, 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 pegs. They said, boy, something's really wrong here. They sent a couple people in just really briefly. They found there were 3 people there they knew of. That's all there were. One guy was still alive at that point, but not very. They got him out, got him in the back of the ambulance, and he died. The second guy was fairly close there. They got him out. Took him about 3 days to find the other guy. There's a lot of steam in the room. And he was impaled on the control rod against.
Next, we went to EBR1, where they measure by kiloton. Can't stay there too long, the rays are too strong. You might come out quite overdone. It was on the 17th of June, we went to the craters of the moon. Lava did explore, wildflowers galore. It made for a great afternoon.
for that wipe.
That was automatic.
Grave, and they seem to have found it under the trees.
We saw a monument and a grave of one about whom many do rave. Hemingway is his name. He achieved worldwide fame and left writings that many do crave. Papa was threescore when he died. By then he had gone through 4 brides. He drank and lived hard, but wrote like the bard before dying by suicide. On to Sawtooths and Stanley Basin, we passed some runners who were racing. The salmon starts here and flows crystal clear, getting bigger as it goes chasing.
Slash and burn policy. To keep the Americans out, they cleared out every cotton-picking beaver they could find, just so there was no incentive for the Americans to come over this way, and that worked pretty well.
Redfish Lake was as cold as heck. Everyone had to double check. If anything had froze from our toes to our nose, had us all wanting a turtleneck.
Salmon River. There's the dam that was built in 1910 and then dynamited in 1934.
Crusher, pulverized rock. Okay, we're going to stop at the dredge.
Oh, they must have a
Big dredge in Yankee Fork Basin.
lots of ways to find gold, and many of them are quite old. To give them an edge, some use the big sledge to garner themselves wealth untold.
He said in addition to the 97 cents and everything up.
In the summertime, which we haven't hit yet.
The Three Island State Park in Idaho.
From
Oh, I'm so glad to have
And none of this group knows anything about the Oregon Trail.
Now that you Josh and me, buddy.
The Three Island crossing of the Snake River.
Okay, and there's the interpretive center right there.
So since then, I've been trying to put together a collection of horse-drawn transportation, and that's what I'll take you through the sheds today and show you. They're warehoused, they're in warehouse situation. Some of them are stacked 3 high. And but anyway, we'll get in there and we'll do the best we can and let you take a look at them.
On the Eli Anderson Ranch, we think.
Always put the caveat.
Thus ends our trip to Idaho. Across rivers and trails we did go. We all learned a lot, and we're glad we got to see so much from long ago.
Yay!